Alright guys, we're back with more Disco Elysium. So, I was looking at a guide on what we're supposed to be doing right now, and like the first guide I saw, like what's telling you to do is something that we can't even do anymore, because of how deep we are into this.
And thanks to the Xbox Series X and S, ray tracing is utilized in Forza Vista to really make our cars real life. You'll
I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
As you travel throughout the world, all rendered with striking realism.
Such an exciting overview, I cannot wait. And next up is something we know that Forza Horizon fans have definitely been waiting for the most. Mike, what exactly is that?
Yeah, that's right. We are about to reveal the cover of Forza Horizon 5, featuring the incredible Mercedes AMG 1 and the 2021 Ford Bronco.
I don't know if I should just like start over. To be honest, it might actually probably be quicker if I just like start over in my playthrough and then like just follow the guide beat for beat.
I just got the danger zone guide, the fruit girl is gone.
Does she even like sell the thing at this point?
I've got nothing to say to you. I am.
You could be Liz.
Even. I am.
You could be Liz.
Even. I am.
Oh, fuck off.
Even a mod.
So I'm kind of thinking about like, do I want to start over? He's like, I have no clue how I'm supposed to progress here.
That'd be great.
And 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands. You know, that's time for rugged off-roading across Mexico's best terrain.
And I'm certain people can't wait to see more of what these cars can do in the game. So
Car speed run, let's go.
Mike, can you tell us about what we're about to see next?
Yes, so in a few moments' time, we'll be kicking off a Forza Horizon 5 Let's Go stream. Everybody should check that out for a big deep dive into loads of new content and features in Forza Horizon 5.
I don't think that I will.
But before that, we have 8 minutes of brand new gameplay where we're going to see both the Mercedes AMG 1 and the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands. And in typical Horizon fashion, we are going to see active volcanoes, cars jumping out of cargo planes, and a race under beautiful Mexican skies all the way to the Horizon Festival. Should we check out?
Yeah, like, it's weird because like,
Nice bit of gameplay. Let's see Horizon 5.
I guess I need to equip this, but I can't.
This game's gonna be cool. Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't know if I should just start over. Because again, like like all the things that the guide is telling me to do, I don't know if I can do.
Man, it looks so good.
Here, take control of the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands atop the towering, snow-capped Gran Caldera volcano.
Looks really nice.
There he still is. Look.
Somehow, yeah, it does look better than Forza Horizon 4, which is nice to see because Forza Horizon 4 looks so good. Wow, holy shit. Okay, this looks fun. I fucking love racing games.
What am I supposed to do? What is this store again?
This looks sick. Yo. Imagine he landed on the car and murdered the man inside.
Let's see.
Is this a...
She looks up.
Yes. What we have is there, in the medicine cabinet.
Oh, where's that? Here? Fuck.
Oh man, this looks so good.
Just ask me if you need
So
anything
now
from
we see
St.
the
Matisse.
2020
We
Corvette
don't
Stingray
stock
tearing up
prescription meds,
asphalt
but we
towards
do.
a dust storm
Okay,
in the Mexican
don't.
Republic.
I definitely don't want to see a
Saint
hyper-realistic
Matisse.
Fable. 100%. No.
Somber.
It's got to be
I
stylized.
don't really know what hypnogamma. I don't really know what hypno.
Oh, it looks so good. Ooh.
Alright, now let's try this again.
Oh, look at the water on the car there. Oh, man. Hey, Forza Horizon 4 setting was not dog shit. It was the best damn setting, alright? No, it was, I really I did like the setting. And partially it's because, you know, from there, it was nice. But I think this is the best setting since the first game, to be honest. I was never a huge fan of the setting of 2 and 3. This, though, looks really good as a setting. Forza Horizon 1 was my favourite, though. Colorado was such a good setting for a racing game. Such a good setting.
So let's see how this works. Which, let's do a quick save here.
I mean, I don't dislike any of the Forza Horizon settings, but none of the settings ever hit the same way the first one did. I don't know, the first one was great.
Alright, so let's see.
2 was
There,
like, yeah,
he's
pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's still a low chance.
3,
Oh my god, we got
I
it
never
though.
really played 3, to be honest.
How did we get that?
The odor
4,
of
though, I
death
did really
is
like.
I was expecting to have to redo this over and over again until we
all
got
of
it.
the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh.
Forza Horizon 1 was always my
The
favourite.
man before
Of the
you
Horizon
is
Okay.
games.
naked, but
Here we go. Finally doing this.
I don't know, a lot of that's nostalgia, though. But
The
the setting
material
remains still my
appears to be
favourite.
ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark
This setting looks really good, though.
delicate
Could be my
and
favourite,
fragile.
or a close second.
They feel alien to the
Depends.
world around you. Out of place somewhere.
But I think it's
Again, I would
really
like to
nice
talk
that
about this game. The problem is I don't think it's really worth doing like a full video on.
I love like
Possibly
sand
part of a
desert
larger
areas and shit. Like this looks so sick. Like this jungly environment. Oh man, this game is gonna be so
Indeed.
fun.
Technically speaking, these are sabotages, not goods.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique A6. That's not just any memo. It's a classic. It's clearly some manner of super armor or future armor.
Under the hill, fair weather. Fair weather model T500.
Yeah, Horizon 4 did
I'm
feel
guessing
quite
that's
small. That's actually a really
Victoria's
good
in
point.
This is advanced stuff.
Man, it's just so beautiful.
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It could be odd if we didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. No,
Nice. That makes sense.
a
Flamingo.
good point. He could have been intoxicated, or something we cannot yet imagine. It is. It's expensive. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500
Oh,
lira.
look at that Mercedes. That's
By
so nice.
catching, you mean, let's not load down everything? Let's steal
Look
them?
at this, man. It just looks so fast. Which is something that makes these games
means
great.
disciplinary
Into one
hearing.
at full speed across Mexico's
The
sun-baked rocky
lieutenant
coast.
nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression.
That's for us to find out.
This looks great.
Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can do.
A small bell-like sound fills the air. Right.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic...
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate
Oh,
like
this is
whirls of
really
floorboards. The design looks organic. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what they are. The smooth, glossy surface. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X54156745.
Horizon Forza games
That
are open
doesn't sound
world.
like a serial number.
Regular Forza games,
Whereas
motorsport
this
games,
tricks
they're
and logic
not.
of a
They're like linear,
manufactured
career-based, driving sim
It
sort of
didn't have the
things.
cadence and logic of a real manufactured item.
Officer, the
Whereas
decomposing
these are a bit
corpse is
more
temporarily suspending my
fun,
sense of humor.
like fun,
Let's
casual
continue
sort
in a
of
less playful manner.
open
They
world
have a
driving
make and a
games.
number. That's enough. You can
Motorsport
use
is a
the
bit
radio
more
and let me know
serious.
when you're done.
Yeah, see, now we're getting a lot of like stuff to progress the
As you
story.
push downward, an ominous squeaking sound comes from above.
Oh, look at that! That's so sick.
He's gonna pull his head off.
Sick. That was great. That was good. That was good. Big
You're
big
about to
fan.
pull his
That was
head
good.
off.
Ooh. Alright, well, there we go. That was the
obsessing about your
event.
sexual
That was a
Overall,
shit
the event
event.
sucked
You are
dick.
about to
But there
seriously
you go.
compromise the
It
coroner's
was
case.
very, very,
Indeed,
very,
from
very,
this angle, it
very
does look like the wreck
mediocre
isn't
average
going to
event
take
that
much more.
can
Being dead
suck
for a
my
week
dick.
has all but
Thanks Microsoft
liquefied
for
his
wasting my
muscle.
time. I really appreciate
What
that.
are you
Thank
trying
you so
to
much.
achieve anyway?
Um,
Why are you hanging on to that boot?
So
For a full set of armor,
there
I
you
wouldn't
go.
blame you. But these boots are hardly worth the disciplinary hit.
Wow.
There are better
that
ways to
them-
do it.
Shit.
Besides,
Just shit. I know Elva's going live now, so we can give Elva a raid. She's going to be going live with, I believe she's playing some Sleeping Dogs, so that'll be really fun for you to spend time watching that if you want, and I'll just tune in, have it on in the background while I'm grinding out some Halo stuff, get myself something to eat. That's going to be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to that. But tomorrow, so let's talk about what's happening. So tomorrow is the opening night live event, right? So tomorrow is the big Gamescom event, okay? Now, that is at 7 p.m, okay? And so tomorrow, initially, well, shit, I'm not gonna be is tomorrow, it should have been 2 weeks ago, it should have been 2 weeks ago, but I'm actually having surgery
there's
tomorrow.
no way you're getting them
So I
out.
gotta be
All
at the
the organic
hospital,
matter
I gotta
is
be
that
cut
it has been
open,
flowing
and I'm having
down
surgery.
to the
And this is not related to my head issues at all, this is something else
Why do you think
entirely.
the locals haven't scavenged them?
So that's what's happening tomorrow. However, though, the reason I'm having it, it's been to do with, so since like May last year, I've been having terrible like
there's a way
abdominal
to get it
pains
off.
and like back
But
pains.
first, the body
And the
needs
pains
to
in my
be
leg
down.
and shit, like it's just been
And
really bad.
second,
And it had to like do
probably
this
better
surgery.
to
They said like it's not the thing. I don't have a hernia, but it's similar. Like it mimics it. The pain anyway. But they're gonna fix them over. So they've taken them so long to figure out what's wrong with me, but they've finally figured it out. And so I'm having that surgery tomorrow, assuming it doesn't get rescheduled again, because it was meant to be 2 weeks ago, but then they had to reschedule it because of shortages or whatever. So that's happening. Thank you guys so much for the good luck, so I appreciate it. But so that's happening tomorrow. However, right, okay. So obviously, look, I'm not gonna push myself, okay. But I am like they've said I've managed to make sure that I am top of the list for tomorrow, right? So I'm the first one. So I'm getting admitted. My admission is at 9 a.m. aroundabouts, and I'm the first one, so I should have it done pretty soon. It's not a very long surgery, and recovery shouldn't be that long either. So I'm not staying overnight or anything like that. So I should be out relatively quick. I should only really be there for a few hours, really. But if like I recover from the anaesthetic well and I'm doing alright, I don't feel too sick, my head's clear. If I'm doing alright tomorrow when I get back, I'll chill out for a while, and if I feel good to do the event, if I can just, because I'm gonna watch it anyway. Like the only reason I wouldn't watch it is if like I feel so bad that I'm just gonna, fall asleep and that's all I want to do. If that's the case, then that's what I'll do. But if I feel alright to just flick on a camera and sit down and watch an event, then I will. Because there's a lot of good things happening tomorrow and I don't want to miss it. So if I feel okay, then I'll be there and I will do it. And I'll let you know on Twitter what my plan is, and if I'm going to do it, I'll let you know tomorrow. what my plan is
The
for
shape
that.
of the branch,
But
however
hopefully I'll be
tiny,
alright to just sit down and do it. And then what I won't do is I won't push myself any further after that.
right now,
So
everything's
Thursday,
just
Friday,
different.
whatever, depends how I am. I'll see how I am. Like if I recover really quick, which I might do, they said like it's not a long recovery time for it, so I should be okay-ish, right?
an intricate web.
My biggest worry is just waking up from the anesthetic. Like, how much is that going to fuck me up over the rest of the day? Like, am I just going to be exhausted, super lethargic? Like, that's my biggest issue. It's not really, you know, the soreness and the aching from the surgery. I think I'll be fine. I don't really give a shit about that. That's whatever. I don't really care. I'll just take it easy. So it all depends on those things, but I'll let you know
Okay.
how I'm doing in terms of the event tomorrow. If I can just sit down and watch a gaming show for an hour, then I will. But then I probably won't be live like Thursday, and maybe not Friday, we'll see. But I'll let you know how quickly I recover after it. And then I'll be good to go. But yeah, I should be alright. And if I'm not live for it for whatever reason, I know Eddie is going to be live. So over on Conversations, twitch.tv/Conversations, or Conversations, I don't remember what their Twitch is. It's Conversations. They're going to be live doing it, so Eddie will be live. I don't know whether Sheps is joining it, but I know Eddie will be live. So if I'm not, Conversations will be, and that's where I would recommend going. That's where I recommend going if I'm not about. But I'll try to be. So I will see. I will see how I am and what's happening. But I'll let you all know tomorrow. I'll keep you updated on Twitter, so that'll be happening, and then we'll see exactly how it goes. But my plan is that I should be home and doing okay with enough
It
time
contains insight to the
to
victim's
do
person.
the thing. But
By his
there you go.
build, I'd say this was a man of
That's
physical
my basic plan for it.
Just don't lose it.
Just wanted to let you know. I didn't want to let anyone know. Like, I didn't want to like say,
looks by.
you know, too far back. I wanted to wait until just like the day before to let everybody know because. And by the way, we're raiding Elva, so I've set up a raid there. So go over, follow, chill out in her chat. She's better than me. Her streams are better than mine. I fucking love chilling in Elva's chat. It's always so the vibes, man. The vibes are just good, and that's the kind of vibe I need tonight. But yeah, so that is my plan. That is my plan. Elva's doing Sleeping Dogs. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe I'll let you know. But those are my plans. So there you go. I didn't want to say too early on because I didn't want everyone to like freak out or to be like over dramatic. Like I just want to be like the day before. Just like, oh, by the way, I'm having surgery tomorrow. Just to let everybody know that it was happening, but without going, you know, too overboard on it or whatever. So yeah, there's that. It's a super simple one. Recovery should be simple, but I just want to let you know that it was happening. Because why not? I'm obviously going to let you know. But there you go. Thank you guys so much for the good lucks. Thank you for all the kind words. I appreciate it. I've not had surgery since I was a kid, so there's a fraction of anxiety there. Like, yeah, they are going to cut me open. That's a little bit scary, isn't it? But I'm fine. I'm not too worried. I'm just whatever. It's a simple thing. It'll be you know, a couple hours in the hospital, then I'll be out of there and recovering. So we'll be all right.
Imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions. Because you're a copperoonie. Coming right up. Copperoonie, Rooney. Love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along. I'm a joke. Look at me.
Yeah, thanks for the raid. If you want to vibe with some Sleeping Dogs, then stick around. Why the fuck not? I'm gonna hop into it now. I always have a lot of fun with this game. It's a bit like that, if you don't know what it is.
A motherfucker. And a killer. Go ahead, Copo. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. No, you don't. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry. Because you have. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them. Here you go, you loot. Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this? Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder? I am all you have. Then you truly lost it all, brother. Let the world drag it all away from you. And what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
That's enough.
Come back later.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something, black liquid.
So, what do you think? I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead. Dabba-doob-doob dead. Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption. But we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I never did finish Big Brother, did I? The live feed update. I guess I'll listen to that. Oh fuck. I don't know where I'm at in the middle of the live feed update now though. I lost my place.
Blood and feces has eaten into the frozen.
How the fuck this episode ended up being over an hour though?
Purge liquid is dripping.
Alright, well, Kylan, Xavier, Sarah Beth, and Alyssa.
Okay, I'm past this one for sure.
Finally gonna get together. It's the four of them. It's Kylan. Makes sense that if she's going to go in this direction, that logically she will need to then make an alliance with Alyssa and Xavier, and that these people, as the people who have won all the competitions so far, basically, if Derek X leaves, that they would team up and have some kind of, at least uneasy agreement or alliance to keep each other safe moving forward. Now, obviously, it's fake in the sense that Kylan is still looking to get Sarah Beth evicted as early as next week, and Xavier is still looking to get Alyssa evicted. But I do think that, again, this is a scenario now where Tiffany has already given up her sort of like structure for the cookout, and so in that void where Tiffany's structure once existed, they are now filling that void with a new structure that they, Xavier and Kylan, I think would both probably be cool with running this structure to the end, if not for the cookout as well. And now they are also going to be giving up their structure,
an acrobatic
assuming that they actually do, to go
Someone
back
else?
toward the cook. So
What was
Tiffany
that about
actively
processing,
sacrificing
then?
her game for the
Well,
cookout has
no.
led her here, and
Think
that
of
has
the boys
allowed
from
them to build
processing
something
as
up
murderer.
here,
I know
and
it's
now
hard,
they
but
are
I
likely
assure
going
you,
to be
the others
rebounding
won't
back in
come.
the same
I have
direction,
thought of that,
also
yes.
doing the same thing that Tiffany
Also,
did,
my MC
giving
has
up
a
some
slot
of
to
this
roll.
structure, because this
How
is a
about
very
that?
good structure for them. I mean,
Yeah.
Sarah Beth and Alyssa,
Pig, why you gotta disrespect
Xavier
my
and
girl? This
Kylan,
shit
they
could have
could
died.
run that down to at
I
least
wasn't actually
6
playing.
or so, and have a really good chance. All Xavier or Kylan needs to
In
do is snipe out the
silence,
other one,
the
and
lieutenant
they're in a
gives
pretty
you a
prime position to
meaningful
do well
glance,
here.
as if to say,
Whereas,
case in point.
granted, the
Climb
cookout
it there
structure is
and
not terrible
It
for them either.
seems unclimbable,
It's worse
because
for
the
Kylan.
ladder is treacherous
But
and rocky.
um,
But you could use
but
your...
it's
There
again,
has to be a
it's
lesser
interesting
step.
here
We are
as we
not
see
giving
this
him
game
down.
sort of
How
flow
do you
in
plan
different
to get it
directions.
down, then? It's socially
And
sensible.
this is the direction that is going here. But it is also kind of like, I don't know that
With
they
a
fully
buckle
thought it
ties the
through.
rope to the
Again,
bro.
what if Alyssa
That's
wins
a good
HOH
spot
next
to
week?
aim.
What if the Coin of Destiny
Where?
falls through? What if Alyssa wins
Yeah.
HOH the following week? What if Xavier, as he intends to do, wins HOH next week, takes out
I blow
Claire?
his head off.
Now, how do you convince
Yeah.
Claire and
Silence.
Sarah Beth to target
And
each other
produces
at
a
8?
lightweight firearm. He drops
how do you
the
do
paper
that?
cartridge in the barrel.
That's tough.
Separates
What
the
if,
scouring
and
stick,
they'll both
and
be, so
if the
if
cartridge
Xavier wins, because this is what
finds
Xavier wants, he wants to
secure
win next week,
play.
take out
That's
Claire,
a Kiel
then the following week
A1990
he'll be on the block as the third nominee.
mass-produced.
And
He then
both
steps
Sarah
back
Beth and
and
Alyssa will
assumes
be
the
competing in the
fella's
HOH.
position,
Xavier
taking-
will not be competing in the HOH.
The trick
And
is drowned in a
if
shrill
either
blast.
Alyssa or Sarah Beth
God
wins,
damn it.
then they're
A
not
lot of
targeting
things
each other
are
because
wrong
they're
with
now
that
in an
shit.
alliance.
The fella sticks with
They're
the
not going to
wrong
want to put
choice.
each other on the block, which means only cookout
Kuno
members
could
would
have
touch
made
the
it
block
easy, but then Kuno
without
got
even any
fucking
weird
handicapped,
competition
didn't
outcomes. And now
Remain
Xavier's
collegiate,
on the block
officer.
next to
It was an
potentially
honest mistake.
other
I
cookout
will
members.
not
Like
forget
this is, it's just
No,
getting a
we
little
are lucky
tricky
as
here,
it
and I'm
is.
not sure that they're.
Any
I
more
feel like
mistakes could
the
put us in-
overconfidence is setting in because
Lieutenant
things have been going
doesn't-
I have
so
to say,
unbelievably
speaking
well. They're
You
just kind of like
you don't
nothing
feel
can
like
go
too
wrong.
bad of it.
It's bad as it is.
But
Us
you need
shooting.
to
Go ahead.
consistently
I'm not-
remain paranoid and
This
on
is
top
the
of these niche outcomes because they can happen, and I think that they
The
should be
cold
preparing
beat
for them a little
you've
better.
held.
That was a great breakdown of it.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights.
All right, so we're also going to get some talks. Highland is going to talk with Derek. Last week, Highland was very specific with Brittany about, hey, you should
God damn
talk
it.
to me before. You should talk to me before you do any campaigning against me. This is apparently not a one-off. This is Highland's go-to strategy. He's going to say to Derek, there may come a time where it feels like it makes sense for you to start campaigning against Sarah Beth. I would
You're still
recommend
coming up
you
with
talk to me
sentences.
before you do that.
That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
God damn it, I
It
think
was
I
very
fucked up.
annoying.
Yes,
it was
it
so
can be
annoying.
difficult to
I
understand.
try to like
Nothing you
Kylan
can
so
say.
bad, but he has done.
This is so dumb. I fucking hate this element of the game. Like, who the fuck thought this was a good idea? So essentially just undid all the conversations we did, like all the investigations we just did.
And then just even about the voting situation, it was just like Kylan, like
It's so fucking dumb.
really. And I just felt so bad for DX in this moment. And I guess I'm a DX empathizer.
Oh, I got rid of my initial fucking thing
You're not
too.
getting anything straight from Kylan.
Because I even got like super lucky that the thing even worked to begin with.
Typically does when he feels like he's in power in his conversations, and it just can be off-putting. And I just wasn't here for this conversation at all. And just the entitlement of maybe you should talk to me about this before you come. You come back. And then Derek X made a comment saying, "Oh, well, do you think I can come at Sarah Beth without coming at you directly?" And he was like,
Fuck.
"See, that's hard."
So I have to redo
And it's
all
just like
this. This is
Kylan.
ridiculous.
There,
Stop.
he states
Why?
the motive
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. He can campaign whenever he wants to campaign. You guys are locked in.
Wet with tears.
Literally, and it's just why. My question is why with him, right? And then he even got onto Hannah later on that night and he was like, "Well, why are you giving him false hope?" I'm like, Kylan.
Wait.
The jury management here is really bad, and we'll talk about it a little more as well. Big D talks to Xavier, and he does bring up the possibility. He's like, what if we did keep Derek around? He's going after Sarah Beth, and I really, really want Sarah Beth. Kylan needs to lose his person already. And Xavier says, nah, he's too good at competitions. He's got to go. He's got to get the Coin of Destiny. Remember, got the money. He's got to go. He's like, okay.
I mean, this is so weird coming from DF. Or do you call him Big D?
I call him Big D.
Okay, it's so funny coming from Big D because this, as he said, this is his plan. This is his plan that he birthed and that he breathed.
There,
and even when
he
Ozzy
still
came
is.
to him with
Look
a
at
kind of
God
a,
damn it.
maybe if we do,
Not so much.
you cannot really get
When the
started.
vomiting
I
is
just
done,
take
your
the
cheeks
emotion
are
from
wet
a
with tears.
0 until down, and you better not get up, Ozzy. And it was just so funny coming from Big D because it's like you're the same one that wouldn't even hear
That's
Ozzy when she
such
tried to
bullshit.
to you because you were like, oh, this is my plan. I created this. You better not mess it up. And then here comes you bringing it to Xavier. Even though I don't think it will be the worst thing for Big D's game if if they kept Baby D. But it was just so funny just to hear that from Big D, and I was like, interesting.
Yeah. Derek talks to Hannah, and he says that he's getting a feeling. He kind of feels like the four of he feels like Kyle and Xavier, Alyssa, and Sarah Beth. They might be working together. It's like they just solidified this, and he's already clocking it. Where's that energy with the cookout, Rob? He says they'll be very hard to stop if he's out of the house because they've won all the competitions. The four of them getting together. This is the thing.
Right.
This is why
God
these
damn it.
alliances are so effective.
Ugh.
The cookout has never come together in a 6-person meeting. Never once have they had a 6-person meeting. Derek X is going to clock 2 separate things, and it's because they get together in meetings. It's like 4 of them just went together in a meeting. The 3 of them just went together in the meeting.
Yeah, I mean,
it's summer. Time to trade hibernation for liberation, and you can count on a Kia to take you there. Ranked #1 in dependability.
I mean, he clocked it right when the guys came out of the or I think it was Alyssa too, came out of the have not room, and other comments like that. But that's funny that you bring up where was this with the cookout, bro? And you was like the cookout have not had a full person like alliance, but I was looking forward to that one day that I think they had so much turmoil that they're like we're waking up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and we're having this damn meeting. I was looking forward to that and hoping that would happen, but yeah, the cookout hasn't had that in DX. Eyes are open to the monarchy, and his eyes is open to it. So it's like it's funny to see his eyes being open to that, but not with the cookout, which is kind of brilliantly played out.
Fuck off.
Not so much.
He also talks to Tiffany. Derek talks to Tiffany. She says that she wants to flip the house for him. She wants to do it. But the only way they can make it happen is if it's her, Hannah, Ozza, and Big D. And she tells him Big D is the holdup here. He is the biggest obstacle. If we can get Big D, we might be able to make this happen. So Derek goes to Big D, and he pitches that, hey, you keep me around, you will have me in this game for the rest of the game. I will be working with you. I'll be working for you. Taking the shots that you want me to take. And Big D's like, I'll think about it.
You'll think about it. This was before Hannah came over and kind of prefaced the DX campaigning to Big D, when Hannah told Big D, right? Because I know Hannah was like, oh yeah, he's coming over here. I feel bad because I'm kind of giving him false hope to talk to you and whatever. And Big D was waiting for it.
Yeah, Hannah is Hannah's all over the place.
Yeah.
She's feeling very like she
There
wants
he
Derek
still
to
is,
stay,
looking
but
right
she also
through
wants him to
with his
go,
white
and she
eyes.
feels guilty
The
about
body
wanting him to
below.
go.
God damn
And
it.
she is
so
campaigning for him to stay,
the vomiting is
but
done,
then
your
also
cheeks are
sabotaging
wet
his
with
attempts
tears.
to campaign. It's very messy.
Yeah, and I think you said because I didn't view it as a sabotage in the moment, but now I view it as a sabotage just because I mean you coming to Big D saying, hey, he's gonna pitch you this, like, and just giving him false hope, and I just don't know what to do. It's kind of like, you're already kind of sinking the ship before he even gets the chance to go up.
Oh, this is absolutely lovely.
So I definitely see that, but I mean, Big D's not just lying down and dying, and even with Big D.
Oh, I also don't watch Survivor. You don't? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wait, actually, I just... What?
I mean, sorry, Baby D's. Derek, so confusing. But even with Big D having that little glimmer of, oh, maybe DX can stay, we can possibly work together on something. I don't think
there he still is, looking right through you with his white eye.
There we
I
go.
think the only way through here is if when Xavier's in solitary confinement, you know, if Hannah actually like starts having a consistent message and actually tries to campaign for Derek, her plus Tiffany, if they can get Ozza back on board, they can push at Big D without, if they can prevent Kylan from interfering, then I think they could maybe make this happen, but it's very, very unlikely. I would say it's similar to the Christian percentage. Really, I mean, like less than 5%. It's a very similar situation where it would have to be Tiffany willing to really push hard to make something work. And they would need basically Big D's buy-in, because Tiffany wasn't going to flip the vote without the Cookout's buy-in. During the Christian week, and the same is probably true this week.
Good. X54.
We then get to Big D, Xavier, and Kylan. This is the trio of Cookout men. And Big D talks about how he really wants Sarah Beth out next week. They just it's more sort of like patting each other on the backs, like the three of us. How are we getting to the final three together, us men? Well, obviously we're just gonna comp out. We've been carrying these women in this alliance. They can't win anything. We'll just win every single competition. Don't you realize once you get to the end, play in every competition.
The breaking of a small ampoule
There's
of
no
glass.
hope for them, says Xavier. They're not going to be able to beat us. And Big D is going to go on and on all day long about how, my back is breaking from carrying this alliance. And Xavier's going to talk about how nobody can beat them in competition. And
Did you see what Big D's like people that run this show they did?
I did not know.
What do
they said something to the point like because someone said Big D is thinking he's carrying the bigger alliance and things like that. I don't know how you are with gifts.
No, you
but it was that gift of the woman having the math equations floating down and she's like basically confused and delusion. And then someone quoted with, I'm so glad y'all have this or something like that. That's it. And they're like, someone has to. Yeah, DX is very delusional in the oh yeah, he's carrying this alliance on his back. And I think your analogy of
as you know,
outside,
only the lower
infrastructure, the house,
the monster.
even building an attachment, that was so brilliant because she has the weight of the cookout. I would even give some to Kylan as well and Xavier. But they have like the weight of Tiffany mainly, I feel as though. Or you know,
would still like
has the weight of the cookout and just like planning and everything like that on her back. So it's really funny that Big D thinks that
The fuck he's saying?
he's the one carrying this alliance to make torch in his hand,
But
charge.
these are clearly not the cadaver. The hang.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes. So,
the harbor.
The cadaver.
that's what they're up to.
As you know,
and Hannah is not impressed by Big D. She's going to be talking to other members of the cookout about how Big D is always talking about how he's carrying the cookout. You know,
it's so funny that he like
the cadaver
she
slowly
says it to their
twists
face.
on the cargo
It's
belt.
not even like he's trying to hide anything.
He doesn't
It's
actually.
like, yo, my back is
An
literally
acrobatic maneuver
breaking.
was
I'm
so
down to
situation.
no. I've been
Nothing
carrying this alliance on my back, and I'm the only one doing
Where
stuff.
the
It's
buckle
like,
ties the rope to the branch.
have some humidity.
Yeah.
Wait, not humidity. Not humidity.
have some humidity, guys.
He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scabbard
Humility.
and gives the
Humility.
cartridge 5
Yes.
tucks.
Have some
That's a cue. He
humidity.
then steps
Have
back
some
and
humidity.
assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim.
It's funny too because you're talking
The
about
deep
Big
voice
D
is drowned in a
as
shrill blast.
as he
God
evokes.
damn it.
A lot of
Humility.
Kuno could have
Humility.
made it
Have some
easy,
humility.
but then Kuno's not fucking.
Remain
go. I
collegial.
guess I
have to.
can get how he
you
can
don't
get
feel
you
like
both
too
something
bad
big now.
It's bad.
Humility.
This is the sorriest pain.
Okay, well, Derek talks to Hannah again, and he noticed that the three of them, Big D, Xavier, and Kylan, were all in a room together. He says, I think they're working together. I think they might be working together. Maybe what's happening is that Kylan and Xavier are
Fuck,
trying
I
to
fucked
pull
up.
Big
I
D
should have
into their
saved.
foursome
Whatever.
to make it a fivesome.
God damn it, I failed again.
And so, watch out for that.
I fucked up. I can't believe that.
Erupts from the barrel.
Hannah talks to the cameras
You
after
missed the belt,
so guilty.
but hit the corpse
I
straight
feel
in the
directly
chest.
responsible for
Bits
Derek
of
leaving, but he
ribcage
has to
protrude
go.
from the skin. No blood.
For the
Only
guilty's
a
sake.
murky
For the
sludge
cookout's sake.
dripping
It's
down
for the
his
cookout. It's for
belly.
the greater good.
The southern
that
stink
she
makes your eyes water.
feel better about the decision that she's making. You
So what happens if I don't do this?
No one else is, and so
Because I don't want to die. Ugh. It's really annoying. I really fucking hate this. It's so fucking dumb. This entire system.
Yes. I mean, I think his true allegiance is to Kylan first and foremost. I think that's one of the reasons why he wants Sarah Beth out.
I mean, that's his daddy. What do you mean?
Yeah. I think he even said when Frenchie left, he said Kylan was his new Frenchie. And he's basically been acting that way.
This is so annoying.
So I think he's first and foremost loyal to Kylan. If Kylan told him he wanted to go after Xavier, I'm not sure. I think Big D would probably go along with it. But he is, I think, primarily against Tiffany and pro Kylan. Those are his two strongest sort of viewpoints, and then the rest of them are kind of in the middle. I think he would. I don't think he would turn on Ozza, like straight up turn on Ozza either. So she'd probably be like number 2.
Damn it.
And then maybe like Xavier number 3 and a number 4, Tiffany number 5, something like that.
Yeah. I see someone in the chat saying Kylan still did that with the kids.
Making it work.
Making it work.
Can't believe this. This is so ridiculous.
So,
like, why isn't there a fucking autosave?
Claire, and this was one of the favorite conversations of the day. So
was it yours?
It was a fun conversation. I liked this.
I honestly, I was like, oh, okay. I like you did.
You hated this conversation.
I didn't hate it, but it was just like it got amplified a whole bunch on Twitter and whatnot. Oh my gosh! I'm like, I guess I'm just not really into the cutesy-ish with everything, and like, I live in Upper East Side.
Well, let's not spoil the conversation with the negative recap first.
With the positive.
Jacob Jones coming in with all the hot takes today.
Looking
so, Derek, I don't know what they did wrong. They felt so good in this game. I guess maybe they shouldn't have trusted Kylan. It's so annoying about Kylan because, and this is Derek and Claire again, Derek X and Claire. It's so annoying that they literally, Kylan screwed them over, and now they have to sit here and deal with him trying to, like, jury manage them for days. It's so annoying. Like, he's so see-through in his jury management, and they're just so done with it.
Again, it sucks I'm making, like, no progress in this game. It's really frustrating that, like, we've been playing this for, like, 8 hours now. Like, I've barely made any progress here.
Super well for Kylan so far. So then they move on to talk about, like, what kind of secrets do we have in this house? And she says, well, and I'll give you this. This I actually did. I was actually like, what? She goes, I actually live on the Upper East Side. What? No! You were a girl!
Looking.
Thank you.
The man before you.
Like,
alright, so we're gonna redo this.
This is one of the, like, I like New York.
Indeed.
New York is fun.
I love New York.
And please back. We should
That's
keep
the
it
thing.
up. No.
There are some people who live in New York, think, occasionally,
It
in
is.
my
We
opinion,
request
take it a little too
For the
seriously.
Northwest region.
A
The lieutenant
little
nods.
too seriously.
Just something.
New
Just
York
something
is
else.
their
I agree.
life. And,
It's anything.
you know,
Faint.
she lives on the Upper East Side. Oh boy!
The smooth. The
Is that
words
really?
are- X-File.
Is that really that exciting?
No, it's not.
We have
I
a
mean,
Nick
unless
and
you're
a
like a
number.
Gossip Girl fan.
The step.
Like the Upper East Side, XO. But it's not really that
Stop
exciting. But I can,
Indeed.
when she said
What
this,
are you
though, I
trying
did
to
kinda
achieve anyway?
imagine her,
Why are you
in
hanging
the
on
Upper
to
East
that boat?
Side,
You
and
do.
her,
You have a
as
point
she
there.
claims
There's
it,
no.
like, crappy
You're
apartment.
sure there's
Watching
the
Aaron on
anticipation
Twitch,
makes you crack your
playing
fingers.
games, doing ridiculous.
Processing will take care of that.
It's so, but no, it's not all that.
So we'll just not do that final part
I thought
then.
it was used in the local
Oh my
harbor
God!
with his
Oh
6
my
waters
God!
to
You
shuffle
were
content.
actually the
Right now,
president.
I was afraid it would be. A new system.
And she
That
said, she
ladder.
basically said that she didn't want people to think
The
that she was
cadaver
rich, and that's why she didn't
Map
say that she
as
lived
if
in the
some-
Upper East Side.
So
And he's like, I don't get that.
He wears a
Like, you would have been fine.
To get
And then he's like, oh, but what about your job?
I
Are
have
you
only
really like
two employees.
QA tester? She's like,
I don't want to.
no. He's like, ah, I knew it.
followed by the breaking.
Says,
Okay,
I work on machine learning.
It is
You
pretty
can't
cool,
use this
isn't
against
it?
me. He's like,
There is no.
It
what kind of
contains
bitch
inside
is that?
the
Oh,
different
she needs to go.
By his
She
beard,
works
I-
on machine
sure.
learning.
I
The
literally,
glossy-eyed
if
corpse.
someone had
His
the reaction,
these
like,
are
EX
dark
was, like,
brown hair
surprised, but
grows
also,
on
like,
his head.
oh, like, why would you lie about that? I feel like I would have the dumbest, like, look about, like, oh, is that, I feel dumb now lying about that for so long. I feel so, it would take it would just, like, take the air out of my, the air out of my sails, they say.
Here you go.
But, yeah, it is, like, I mean, I don't, first off, I don't get why, I
Between
guess
you,
if you're a lawyer, I can see more so why you would lie, maybe not to the full extent.
into
But,
the
but
in
yeah,
the
I just, I don't
past.
really get why
Come
you just say,
back
oh, I'm from New
later,
York. Where did she say she lived?
As you know, this
A
is
different part of me.
only the low,
Oh,
I see.
the monster.
So what do
I
you
don't
think?
remember.
she probably could have
I
lived
do.
there a year ago, but now just moved to the Upper East Side like a year ago. Oh,
I-
yeah, that's why I didn't,
Totally
I didn't like this moment like
That
you
sounds
did,
about
Terry,
right.
Stanner.
Agreed.
You would
And
still
so I
like
just was
that.
like, oh,
Maybe it looks
okay.
faint
Well,
to you.
so he goes,
There's always a chance.
okay, well,
We
so
should-
what does your startup really do?
Victim.
The fuck?
No, I don't work for a startup. I actually
Malicious.
work for a big tech
The
company.
lieutenant's face is, but there is no breath.
Oh,
Of course.
I'm so mad at you.
have
You had
questions.
such an elaborate
Come back
description.
later, Corporal.
Wait, you're right. I definitely
now
would
we'll
thought you were more of a
save.
threat if you had told me all of this. He said.
Alright, so
That's
let's.
what her sister
We'll end the
said,
episode
so that's
here.
how she knows about
Next
it.
episode, I think we'll just like
EX was like,
continuously
like,
reload this area until we succeed in the
Yeah,
shooting
and then he
him down.
tells
Yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.
Artificial intelligence.